And something really weird is happening out here tonight. It's like lightning striking, but it's doing it like every few seconds. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but yeah, as far as the sky goes, it's well, it's like that perfect time of night where the sun is just going down. You see some clouds over there, and definitely see some flashing happening in there. But look how frequently it's happening. You don't usually see lightning strike that frequently. Well, I don't know if that really is lightning. It's just kind of tremors in the clouds. Today is July 7th, Sunday, July 7th, so it could be fireworks, but I would think that if it was, I'd be able to hear them. And I don't hear anything. I hear like a distant rumbling. Okay, that one was a little brighter. I don't know, man. It's weirding me out a little bit. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy here. Standing out here, it's about 9:20 p.m., but yeah, you don't really see it as much over here. I guess it might light up a little bit, but yeah, you can see, like, yeah, yeah, it's so frequent. It's really weird. Yeah. Maybe it's like police. Maybe there's like a police car with their lights on or something nearby, because I gotta tell you. But, like, police lights would be, like, more regular than that. It would be, like, once every half a second or whatever. It wouldn't be, like, intermittent like this is. It looks cooler when I point it this way, but man, I tell you, you just don't see this. Yeah, it gets getting closer, I'm not sure. They were talking about thunderstorms. Is that a bug on my leg? Yeah, thanks a lot. Ugh. I don't know, man. Really weird. What is this going to be, like the lightning vlog? I don't know. I don't know why I'm filming this today. Oh, okay, well, I guess I did want to film a vlog about something, and this might be my perfect opportunity to talk about it. So, I haven't mentioned this yet on this channel, yeah. I was trying to think if I mentioned it in the last vlog, and it's like, no, I didn't, because that was like a month ago now. But, I've been talking to my sister lately. I did mention that part. And she recommended this show to me called The 8 Show. It's on Netflix. And just for shits and giggles, I decided to film myself reacting to it. And now I want to, like, send it to her, but I think the best way to do that is for me to just put it on YouTube. But I'm not a React channel, and I'm not going to become a React channel. If I did start doing reaction videos, like, regularly outside of this, I would make a separate channel for that. But for the time being, what I'm thinking I might just do is upload those reactions to this channel. It's only 8 videos, it's only 8 episodes, so, and they're each like 45 minutes long, so, but I didn't just want to start putting those on here and have people thinking, oh no, this is what you're doing now or something, you know, because I've always said before, like, that's not a good idea. You know, you set out to do a specific thing with the channel, you just do that specific thing. So, but yeah, but I did also want to at least warn you guys who are still like regular viewers that it is coming, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to watch those, because really the only way, because like most React channels, like movie React channels and TV show reactions and stuff, what they do is actually show the footage of the TV show or the movie on the screen, and I'm not doing that with these React videos. These React videos are just me sitting on the couch. You can't see the show, and you won't be able to understand it either because it's in Korean. So it's like subtitles, so you won't be able to hear the characters or what they're saying in the background. So that'll make it really hard. So the only way to really feasibly like enjoy these videos in any way would be to watch them alongside the show itself on Netflix, which I did like do that at the beginning of each video. I would count down 3, 2, 1, Hyun, which I say Hyun instead of go. I've been doing it for literally 6 or 7 years now, recording my own videos. But anyway, so technically, if you wanted to, you could do that, but the show is very violent, and it's pretty much, it's just like Squid Game, basically, but it's got a few differences. I don't want to spoil anything about it. I think it's better if you don't. But, yeah, so I just wanted to warn you guys that, yeah, there's going to be videos of that. The next 8 videos after this will probably be those reaction videos. But also, like I said, this is not going to turn into a React channel or anything, so don't worry about that. But yeah. Otherwise, though, a whole lot else going on. You see my shadow. Can you see my shadow? I can see my shadow. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, man. Every now and then you have these vlogs where you can't see anything. This makes me want to go back and watch that Blood Moon fail vlog that I did in Ohio, where I was outside with Mome and Les that time. You know, with Mome and Les. I just say Mome because it's funny. Because like sometimes when she would show up in the chat rooms back in the web TV days, I would get really excited that she was there because we lived states apart at that point. And I would say like, hey mom, and I would type mom in all caps. But just the roundness of the O would make you think, because of how big the O is, that it was pronounced mome or something. Like, you're not tempted to say that when the O is in lowercase, like capital M, lowercase o, lowercase m, and it's just mom. But when it's all caps, it's like mome, you know? So, so sometimes I just randomly do that because I'm feeling stupid. I think the lightning's getting brighter. I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on with this lightning. I guess it's not that I've never seen it do this, but it has been a while since I've seen it do that. Maybe I just haven't, you know, like I said, I've been living up north for the last 20 years. I've only been back down here and seen, you know, this will be my third summer back down here. So I hadn't seen that much of anything like this yet. Then again, I'm not always outside, so maybe I just didn't happen to be outside when it happened. I don't know. It just looks really weird, though. It's so weird to see this. I tell you. Oh, here comes a plane flying overhead. But yeah, so anyway. Well, okay, so I'm not going to talk about Mome anymore because that's stupoid. But anyway. I'm going to spit. Sorry, I just had to do that. Oh, poops with a fart, man. I don't know. So yeah. The thing is, now that I've recorded, I've already recorded all the reaction videos, but it makes me want to keep doing it. So like, I don't know, I might make another channel for that or something. I don't know what I would call it. There's already a Timothy Reacts, but with 2 E's instead of a Y. And I just do Tim Reacts. I don't know. That's probably taken though. Like, there's so many react channels out there and they do so well. Well, see, the other thing about the movie reaction channels is what they usually do is, like, they'll show themselves reacting and they'll show the TV show, but they don't show all of it because obviously because of copyright you can't show all of it. So what they'll do is just cut and split it up, you know, and then, you know, just show little parts of it, usually like the most important parts or the really essential lines. There are occasionally times when they skip like certain important lines and they always get comments like, oh, why'd you leave that part out? And it's like, you know, they kind of can't help it because of copyright and stuff. But what I've noticed that most of them do, if not all of them, like 95% of the ones I've seen, what they do is they have a Patreon. And if you go send them money over Patreon, you can watch the full reactions. But then in that case, you have to have your own copy of whatever they're reacting to. So a lot of them do that. So that's like something I could do. But like, I don't know, because I can't even imagine what it must be like to try to edit one of those videos, much less try to upload it, see copyright claims, and then have to go back and take out all the little parts that got flagged or whatever, and then try to upload it again, and then these parts get flagged, and it just happens over and over again. I wouldn't want to have to deal with that. Like, you're better off just recording the whole reaction. Oh, you know what else, though? If you did that, you couldn't have ads on your video, because then they would desync the person who was watching from the show on their other monitor or whatever else, however they were doing it. So you would have to only have like pre-roll and post-roll ads or whatever. Oh my god, these bugs are trying to eat me alive down here. Maybe I'm sweating or something. It is still pretty warm. I think it's like 82 right now. So it's funny because as much as I love movie reaction channels, like they're a guilty pleasure of mine, a huge guilty pleasure. But I also kind of feel like what they do is sort of, I don't want to say scummy because that sounds too harsh, but like, I don't know. There's just something about it that kind of, it's like, it feels like they're, well, I mean, I don't know, because you could say the same thing about me, I guess, though. And it's like, I'm not even reacting to games. I'm doing like I mean, sometimes I am, but most of the time I'm just doing like little walkthrough style videos. So I can't really say anything because in some sense I'm using other people's content to, you know, to make my videos too. So it's like, I don't really have any room to speak. But also, when I cut stuff out of my videos, you know, I'm not doing it so that somebody's tempted to go send me money over Patreon to see the full version. I'm cutting stuff out of my videos because it's boring. Yeah, so that's kind of sort of maybe the only difference I could really manage to extract from any sense of, you know, like, clarity that I have in my mind. I don't know how to finish that sentence. You know, it is what it is, though. You know, and obviously, if you can make a living doing something, why wouldn't you? You know. So these channels are hugely successful, though. Like, almost everyone I see, and probably the only reason that all the ones I see are successful is because those are the ones that YouTube promotes. So, of course, they're the ones that are successful. But who knows how many are out there that are trying to do it. Because I never see one that has, like, 100 views or something like that. I mean, they all have, like, 5-digit views. It's crazy. So, and, you know, the other thing about it, I guess, is that, like, half of the reason I watch them is just for the movie, not for their reaction. I just watch them so I can go into the world of the movie. That's half of the reason I watch movies in general, or at least that's half the reason I used to. Usually I don't watch reactions to videos that I haven't seen because I kind of don't see the point, because you're not going to be able to follow the movie off of the reaction. So it's like, so you watch reactions to videos you've already seen, or movies you've already seen. But, and when I was younger, like when I was in my 20s and stuff, I used to watch movies repeatedly, like Memento. I probably watched that like 40 times. But I always just put it on in the background while I was doing other stuff. So I wasn't really looking at the TV all the time because I already knew what was going on. So I just had it on in the background so I could hear the dialogue. And that's why I have so many movies memorized, I think, is because I've seen, like, you know, if I had to estimate how many movies I've seen in my life, it's probably less than 1,000. But there's also at least 100 movies that I've seen over 4 times. I could probably make a list of them. Shoot, I could start from my childhood. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Seen that. God, no. And a lot of them it's more than just 4 times. A lot of them it's more like 10, 20, 30, or even 40. Like I said with Memento, I'm sure that was over 40 on that one. But the movies I watched as a kid, I also did the same thing. I'd make a routine. I'd watch them every single day. And I kind of did the same thing when I was in my 20s too, although maybe not every day. But, you know, as a kid, I saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I saw Back to the Future, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. 3 not so much because I was older by the time that one came out, but still. I should seriously like sit down and make a list because I guarantee you. Well, I guess all I'd have to do is look through my DVD collection. Well, my DVD collection is out in the garage. Should I just take you out there where you go take a look at it? Like, am I seriously doing this right now? All I wanted to do was come out here and film the lightning, and now I've been standing here talking for like 20 minutes.